I'm Alpha Trivette. Here's my 5-minute take on the world as I start the clock for you right now and say thanks for listening and or watching wherever you are. As always, your thoughts greatly appreciated. Got some nice comments from yesterday's show. I want to say thanks to Tony Folden for his comments. You can find them on my blog today. He was commenting about something I put on the blog regarding a letter from a Mexican-born American citizen commenting on illegal aliens. That writer's comments were to the effect that if you go to a concert, sporting event, theater, you got a ticket, and if you get there and someone's in your seat, then that someone has to produce a ticket to show they are documented to sit there, correct? It's pretty much the same for being in this Stadium USA. So read the comments, and please read Tony's comments. They're very insightful and very thoughtful and very much appreciated, as yours would be as well. We're going to talk about government controlling your thoughts because that's pretty much what the rest of the show was about yesterday, how the government wants to control what you think, and I'll give you two extremes of that. But first, here's the brain stretcher question for you. You may not know it, you may not realize it, you may not add it up, but you spend $7,000 in your lifetime on this. $7,000. Hard to believe, but it's true. We'll find out what it is in a little less than 4 minutes. All right, government controlling your thought. Two extremes on this, and I'll give you two examples. One in China right now. Elementary schools, they are having special classes for little boys. Now, if you're in my age group, I don't know if they still do it or not, but I remember in about 5th grade, they came in one day and said, okay, all the boys are going to go outside and play ball. Woohoo! All the girls, stay in. We need to talk to you. Like, whoa, what is that all about? Of course, we never did find out what that was all about. Well, now they're doing just the opposite. They want to have classes for boys in elementary school in China to teach them how to be men. According to society over there, men are sissies. That's their word, not mine. They say that women, meanwhile, are more violent and more aggressive, and the boys are turning into sissies. Wow. I wonder if that's true here. I don't know. Look around. What do you think? Are young girls and women more violent and more aggressive today? I kind of think so. Are we sissifying the rest of the world? Yeah, I think that's true too. I think one byproduct of the women's movement is we're teaching our little girls to grow up and be men. Is that what we want? You may disagree with that, but I mean, look around. Not just here. In Canada, did you see this story? A youth soccer league has made a new rule that if a team goes up by more than 5 goals, then that team automatically loses. Yeah, if you're winning by more than 5 goals, you lose. Wow, you're the best team on the pitch, but you lose. Wow. And they say it's all about the coaches finding ways to teach the players to make things more even, to how to even the score. Is that why we compete in sporting events? To break even? Or maybe to lose? No, I think we try to win, right? And what kind of things do you have to do in order to even the score if the team's really bad? But duct tape your legs together? And what's worse for the losing team, to know you lost by more than 5 goals, or you lost to a team who duct taped their legs together? Other side. In LA, they're going to teach students in schools there that the Arizona law on immigration is, quote, un-American. That seems like an opinion to me. I mean, and maybe an uneducated legal opinion. Is it based on fact? No, it sounds like it's based on your opinion or interpretation to me. And is that what we want schools teaching our kids? If a teacher was of the opinion that God created the earth in 7 days and was teaching that in class instead of creation, wonder how everybody would feel about that. Wouldn't that be a separation of church and state issue? And maybe this is some sort of issue that we should address too. But no, I think probably the left will support that, when I don't think they should. It's all about what they want you to believe. Our deficit hit over $13 trillion. Barack Obama in a speech the other day said it wasn't his fault, it was George Bush's fault. While I still have not forgiven the Republicans for taking a surplus budget to turning it into a deficit, their $1.3 trillion deficit is nowhere near the $13 trillion it is now, but it's all George Bush's fault. The Gores are breaking up, Al and Tipper Gore, and guess what? Yeah, it's George Bush's fault too. Maybe if Al Gore had taken that How to Be a Man class in China, he wouldn't be in this problem today. All right, here's the answer to the brain stretcher question. $7,000 you spent on your lifetime on this? Snacks in the vending machine. You realize that? Yeah? You doing that, Tubby? Yeah, but those knee cuts are so good, aren't they? That's it. My 5-minute take on the world. We'll see you next time. I'm Alpha Trivette.